And hello again, Internet. Well, my apologies for running a little late today. No excuse, just lost track of time. But let's go ahead and get in here. Not terribly late, but I should have started a bit ago. Okay, so where are we here? We were headed up to... Yeah, we were making our way to Fort Ikon, and I think we just reached something? Oh, no, right. Ooh. Wow, we actually made good progress yesterday. That's right. We were booking it. Now we've gotten here, and as you see, explored a little bit of it, but ended up having to pull back because there just wasn't enough time to actually make it to the next area. So. And once again, we get infighting in the enemies here. I love that. I love that little subtle bit of infighting we get now and then with these guys. Oh, nope, that's blocked. I could tell that by the map. Completely bricked it. Alright, more infighting going on here. And then I'm like an idiot, walk right into the middle of it all. I do like that. I like that there are various factions in this that are actually against each other, not just against you. So as opposed to something like Diablo, where everything you're facing is from hell, or has been corrupted by the forces of hell. In Diablo, there really are only the two sides. Kind of. There are three sides, especially when you get to Diablo 3. Because the Celestials aren't exactly happy with the Nephilim either. But for the most part, the opponents are the demons, the forces of hell. I'm going backwards, aren't I? That's right. Clear the map. Here we've got the Cthulhu versus the Ether, Ethereals, because they are warring factions. And then we got the random beasts out in the world as well. They're basically non-aligned. It's good stuff. Barricaded the pathway. I love a good bit of infighting in games. It's good to have. It's something that brings the games more to life. It makes the world more living. You know, just give a little tweak to the AI to help improve things. Alright, you've got something healing you. Fuck you. Fuck you guys. There. Now the thing that was being healed is dead. And the bodies are evaporating over here. Showing up just in time to watch them poof. There. I go up here. So I go the exact opposite direction that I went from the start, because I gotta go up on the pathway. Hey, we got us a big guy. Extra XP, which is nice. Pulveroth. Supposed to pulverize. He pulled it off. I don't wanna. Oh, there it is. I took my peek. Still say this music is trying way too hard to be Diablo music and not its own thing. Shame, really. Pick it up. You know what? Last time I didn't go this way. We had flying enemies. Floating enemies. Ugh, pardon me, coughing storm there. Pet still alive. ER. Here I can sit here. Kind of have them caught up in the choke point. Words. Words are hard. Words are very hard when you're trying to game. Especially when you're as tired as I am today. So tired that I've just tracked the time. Sorry. Also, I was wrong. It's not the Arcanist that had the extra summon. I went and looked it up. It was Occultist. So I should have done Summoner or Shaman Occultist. I don't know. Was Occultist not an option or something? 'Cause I don't think that one was tied to a DLC, but somehow I just didn't see that one, and that is an extra summoner. In fact, that one's a better summoner than the Shaman is. Got a few different summons it can use. That's okay then. Means that if I do end up getting the DLC for this offline, I can do Necromancer Occultist and really go nuts with the summons. And I can use this one as practice for which devotion points to spend. Alrighty. Tome of Mending. Good, look at that. We're actually getting a tonic of mending. I keep reading these things wrong. I keep reading them as tomes of mending. But no, tonic of mending. So I've got a decent number of healing potions right now. I like that number to go up instead of down. When it's going down, it means I'm struggling. When it's going up, it means I'm actually doing okay. Alright, we are not quite moving to the new area yet. We are headed forward. Okay, you know, that spell I keep using, that thing, is just fucking worthless at this point. I don't even know why I have it still. It does how much damage? 35% of main hand. Never mind. Its damage scales with your equipment. Which, I mean, I guess it's put on equipment, but... So there we go. There is one skill that actually scales with your gear. I like that. Diablo 3 has kind of corrupted me on that. Man, the game is sounding so much louder today than normal. I don't understand why. I'm looking over at the audio balance, and it's messed up there too, but I don't remember it being quite this loud. Alright, my pet's almost dead, so I might as well just go ahead and summon him now. I mean, you saw it, you didn't see, but I actually checked my volume a little bit ago as well, because this is louder than it should be. missed the Chaos Resistance? And I don't think I have Stormcaller's Pact or Maelstrom. I mean, there's Wind Devil, Maelstrom there. Where is Stormcaller's Pact? Where is Stormcaller's Pact? Oh, okay, yeah. That's a high-end one. I guess the game's trying to tell me, why aren't you there yet, you dummy? Vicious Jawbone. At least that one is also a piece of shaman gear. Not a piece of summoning shaman gear, which is what I want, but it's a piece of shaman gear. That's a plus, finally. Still not good enough. Why are you all glowing like that? Alright, now we are approaching new territory. I crossed the bridge yesterday, but I didn't do anything past it because that's where I decided to end it. It's the bridge. Good God, these things hurt. Oh, so many of them too. That freaking ethereal damage, which I don't have much resistance for. My resistance to ethereal is only, well, I guess it's up to 40% now. Hey, we got another page. I didn't pick it up. Oh, these Ironside Hulks. Any boss is worth the damage almost, or hit points. Alright, well, let's check out that page again. Day 28. Gods protect us. We've been starving. I spent the morning searching the woods for nuts and bugs to eat. I can't believe that it doesn't shame me to say I've been eating bugs where I can find them. When I got back to camp, I found that John had killed a man that attacked our daughter. Day 29. John has bought Sylvie and me to a small portion of meat. Don't ask where he got it. From the man he killed, yep. 30. The other men asked what happened to their friend. John told them they tried to hurt our little girl and offered them some freshly cut meat. They took it without another word and left us alone. Does friendship mean so little in these times? 36. John offered Sylvie to one of the men in this camp. When the man came into the tent to make his advance, John killed him in front of Sylvie and me. I'm so hungry, I don't even care. Day question. It's so hard to write. Numb fingers and the cold dulls my thoughts. Dark of the mountain makes it easy to lose track of days. Another man has been lured to our tent in exchange of food, promise of warmth. They must know it's a trap. Maybe they are ready to die. They lie to themselves, even as they walk into the butcher's blade. Next one. Our next visitor was wise to the attack. John killed him, but not without suffering a terrible wound. He's not sure he will survive the night. And I find that I don't care as much as I should. All I see is a potential meal. Gods, what is happening to me? Day in the last entry. John lasted longer than we expected, draining our dwindling food supply. I took care of it. Now we have food for a long while. Whoo boy. Going a little bit of Donner Party there. Dark, dark journal entries. It's not even a boss one there is, it's just big. Fuel main Rager. Hey, another page. Oh, we're gonna see what happened now after she's been killing and eating people. Well, no, after her husband has been killing and eating people, and now she killed him and ate him. Is she gonna eat her daughter next? Let's find out. Maybe they end up in the cult of Cthulhu. Sylvie's become angry, spiteful, benevolent. Where did all the tenderness go? Tenderness and innocence of my little girl go? Why is it that I don't care anymore? I should care, but I feel nothing. There's no one left here in camp. All gone. Must move. Hard to hide blood in frozen snow. Easy for prey to know. Harder to write. Hard to think about anything but the hunger. New place off-road. Easy to lure new travelers going south. Looking for safe place. Never find it. No food again. I encourage Sylvie to find people to bring here for food. She is gleeful at the suggestion. John gone, so I do the killing now. So hungry. Don't even bother to cook food anymore. Talked to a woman today. Still alive as we eat. Blood in mouth. She asked why. Only word I say. Hungry. Sylvie laughed that we talked whilst we eat her. Hair falling out. Don't care. The men won't be lured no more. They know what awaits them. No matter. We chase. Sylvia's a good hunter now. She likes to kill. Me too. Should feel bad. No, it's wrong. You feel so good to feed. Don't feel cold no more. Shards of frozen blood, cut lips, split gums. Don't care. Chase men. Terror makes flesh taste sweeter. Good. So hungry. Must find more. Oh, they went feral fast. I wonder if we're gonna find Sylvie out here, or if we already have. I see a portal. Let's go the other way first. Let's go check out this area up here. Probably will be a little mini boss of, or one of the boss units, hero units of Sylvie out here somewhere. That'd be tragic. I hear they're chittering. This poor thing all alone. There's another boss unit, hero unit. Not 2 hero units, is it? It was 2 hero units. And Homestead still likes it when we kill the creatures. Alright, what do we got here? Yeah. Not really better, actually. Not really better. Because I can do heavy armor. Alright, so that's going to give me even more protection here. Ether resistance, thing that I desperately need. More defense, more armor, more retaliation damage. Is that automatic? Like, do I have retaliation damage just because of that, or do I have to have something that gives me retaliation damage? I'm entirely not sure. What does that put my ether resistance at now? 49. Good. It's finally climbing. I can finally protect myself from this stuff. There it is. Riftomatic. Pop on in. And sell stuff. Look how much further we've gotten.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
I mean, these are not good for me. I mean, Primal Strike's pretty decent, but just the gear in this is not good. I don't think it's randomized enough. It's too set in. This level has this type of gear, which is good for this particular type of class. Ether Missiles is nice. But Field Medicine is still better. Alright. Check this. Let's see, these two are things that I'm going to be wearing coming up. I guess I should have checked that better. Oh yeah, this one's one I'm going to be wearing as well, I think. Which means I should get rid of the other one. I'm going to end up wearing that. That I can get rid of. Let's actually do this. There, so I know what it's going to be.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left. Put it to good use.
Okie dokie. Back out into the worlds. 3 more levels and I get new gear. To the valley. Climbing the walls. And again, more infighting up here. Call went up again finally. It's been a while. Reputation's good that it goes up, but it's just not going up fast enough to matter. Tempted to go way back to one of the early areas that had the ether on the ground and see if I could actually. So back to... Hey, Shark! Back to cultists here. Chaos. See if that 49% is enough to actually walk through it with a bit more safety now. Then again, I got more levels of that to go, so... How are you doing today? Blood for Cthulhu. Tired. Not as great as I was feeling yesterday. I mean, I started a little bit late today, so I'm going to be going late. But other than that, I'm alright. Be nice to actually have better weapons in this. I haven't upgraded my weapons since level 25. Or rather, it is set for level 25. That's the problem with having weapons that just feed off your skills so much. You can't get a... Can be. But like, you can't really get an upgrade because the thing is boosting off your skills so heavily. It does so much extra damage from that I'm stuck using it forever. Even when it's really shouldn't be very effective anymore. It's a good thing I have all those passives that increase my damage as well, otherwise I'd be screwed. But that's also another thing, it's like I really haven't increased my damage in ages in this game. I get stuck in these ruts, and of course, every time you level up, all the enemies get stronger as well. So... it's kind of awful. You know, that's another reason you gotta watch out for scaling enemies. Because you're effectively punishing your player for progressing. You shouldn't do that. No, I still like it. I still do enjoy it. It has issues. There's a lot of really good in this game, and it's one that I think I will end up recommending, but the development was definitely much better on the aesthetic and world building side than on the mechanics and game design. That is a hard part, mechanics and game design. Ah, the crystal doesn't automatically kill me anymore. Sealed by energies. That's not good. That's the first time I've seen one of those. How the fuck do we unseal that? Beastie, get over here. Alright, fine, we'll go kill the rest of these guys. Yeah, like, that would be a good thing, too. Like, this game does a lot of things a little bit wrong. It's... Like I say, that is the harder part. Did I just get... That's a level 50 chest. Well, I mean, I don't know if that's the one that I got elsewhere, but let's hang on to it. So I gotta figure out how to empty that shrine. There's all kinds of little techniques that they could have used for this. I don't think they studied game design too hard. I mean, there's a lot of rookie mistakes here. The biggest obvious rookie mistake to me is, you notice how all the gear levels up at 50? That's not a good thing. You want to spread those out. Because otherwise it creates uneven lumps in progression. You know, like I'm holding a bunch of gear for level 50, rather than I get new gear at 46, 47, 48. Another problem this game has is the gear is actually really, really limited. Because... Oh, man. Like I said, I'm using this piece of equipment from... There, see, required level 33. Because it is very specific to... Yeah, I figured I have to kill this thing. This will probably unlock the shrine. I hope. It's very specific to shamans, and it boosts a bunch of shaman abilities. And so it is vastly superior to anything that doesn't boost those abilities. Which then means that unless I find something else at some level that also boosts those abilities, which there hasn't been, because this is from the weapon type, not from enchantments on it. It's the fact that it is a troll bone crusher that does that. So the game has specific enemies that drop specific types of weapons. And that ends up being a massive negative for the game. Instead of the positive that they were expecting it to be, of, oh cool, you know, enemies drop unique weapons. The way it is pulled off, the implementation of it becomes harmful to the player experience. Because unless I can find another weapon geared for me from an enemy drop, even if it's not from an enemy, just a regular weapon, geared for me this much, I'm screwed. And so they've taken away one of the big aspects of the looter games, and that is the loot. So all of this shit's dropping all the time, and even more than other games, it is all junk. It is all worthless. There are very, very few things in this game that are worth picking up. Boy, look at all those crystals. Look at all those crystals in there. Thank God this resistance is up to 55 now. Oh, those crystals are deadly. Before my resistance was way up, those things could one-shot me. Because they just do raw chaos damage. And a lot of it. Those are the things that that boss used that just would be, I'm dead. I'm dead. They don't work so well for him anymore. I mean, my pet did die a couple times there, but... Also, I'm sure the boss ones were much more powerful. That might have been the name. Sounds about right. I'm just checking this corner up here. Because I kind of want to check everything. That's something too. It's like, even if you have gear for the class, the gear is so limited for the class. Like, it cool, I have to read that. It only does specific skills, and if you don't use those skills, well, it's like, great, it's a class weapon that's not worthwhile. Because, like, it's not the fact that this is just any stuff. This hits savagery, which is the ability here. And I don't even have it pumped that high. This is the ability that increases your physical damage from weapons. The other one it does is Feral Hunger. Again, increases the damage from the weapons. So if I get another one that gives me, you know, it boosts Wind Devil, that's not going to be any good. I don't use Wind Devil. And then that's the Shaman gear for that level. Oh, too bad, you can't use it. Guess you have to wait for the next set. Limited, very, very limited, and I don't like it. They did not do a good job with the randomization on the loot. Okay. All begins and ends with Chthon. I can see that now. My family's suffering, the poverty we've endured. These are all symptoms of our separation from Chthon. The Bloodsworn have shown me the way to salvation. I've prayed long and hard at the altar. I've poured my lifeblood out onto the stones until the answers came to me. The only way my family can truly be safe is to be reunited with Chthon. I've made necessary arrangements. Sacrifice will proceed at dawn. Yep, that's kind of where I figured that one was going to go. That story was going to go. Kind of just want to glance around and see if there's anything in here worth... Yeah, see... Oh, yeah, right there, right away. This is better than what I have on. Because it's bonus to pets. Mind you, I want to put this thing on it, but... I got to take that off of it. Actually, I can't take that off of this, but still. I have to go put one of the... Do I have one of these with me? I have one of these with me would be great. No. Nope. Nope, I'd have to go back for it. But like these shoulder plates here, you know, it gives a plus to Primal Strike and a plus to Elemental Exchange. Every single one of these Ascended Epaulets, every single one of these Ascended shoulder plates gives those two skills. And that's my Shaman shoulder plates for this level set. It's far too limited to be worthwhile. Yep. There you go. That apparently had increased my physique, yeah, by quite a bit. So there, these are back on now. I wasn't strong enough to wear pants. Okay, that's just from the other side there. pet lost health. My pet lost enough health that I actually want to go back to town and put the thing on this armor right away. Notice that the life bar there has the pentagram for this is a hero unit surrounding it. So that's nice, that's pretty cool. Alright.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
And one of the pieces of shaman gear around this level range is freaking
I'll keep your stash safe.
An offhand item for a class that uses two-handed items. 650. Yeah, bye. You get sold. Be wearing these instead. Ooh, 2 of these are a set. Look at that. I'll have 2 parts of a set right away. Oh, I hope I get all 3. Ethereal and Chaos Resistance is amazing. Now, where is this? It's not the chain. It's... Ooh, that's the last binding I have. Well, good thing it can be removed from that.
Keep an eye on her. See anything you like? Iron well spent.
Yeah, Shark, that's why I was here. I did not forget that. Good thing I can get it off this armor. I mean, I could technically get it off the other armor, but... Alright, what is summoning you guys? I have gone to town and then forgotten why I was there. Which is like going into the kitchen, opening the fridge, and going, why am I here? I was gonna get something, what was it? Walking into a room and forgetting why you're there. Yeah, I've done that all the time. My brain doesn't work. That's all there is to it. But you notice that the pet has more hit points with that on. More hit points, and more damage. Hey, Gypsy. Yeah, I've done that a couple times. Never a good sign when you get up the next morning and you find a plate in the fridge and it's like, an empty plate in the fridge is like, okay, what did I just waste? Yeah, buy everything but the item you're looking to get, yeah. It's funny how brains don't work. I don't know what kind of damage the undead do. I'm gonna assume it's ethereal. Stun, bleeding, pierce, poison, and acid. But look at my elemental damage is basically maxed right now. In fact, it is maxed. That's a lot of things that I don't want to be in the middle of. I can't see it fight him because he drops stuff on the ground. And another one. I was in here to kill Cthulhu. You guys aren't so bad. Ah! Dropped a ton of rocks on my head as soon as I said that. I know, I don't know why I talk. I don't know why I say things. Every time I do, it's all of a sudden, yeah, punished. Yeah, punished. Swear. Streamer instant karma is absolutely a thing. The Cyber Demon one? Or just the Zeromus with the actual zero? Yeah, he told me about it. That's pretty awesome. I'm glad he's having fun with that randomizer. He has always loved Final Fantasy IV. It is one of his favorites. I don't blame him. It's a good game. I prefer 6 personally, but... Mostly because I like having my choice on the party stuff. And even though, you know, there are characters that are just basically going to be objectively better than other characters because of the abilities they can use. I know some people who say that, oh yeah, every character in Final Fantasy VI is the same. No. Oh, but they can all get the same magic and use all the same items eventually. Like, eventually, yes. That doesn't make them all the same. They all have their own unique thing that is only to them and cannot be learned by the others. And some of them are objectively better. Well, mind you, one of them got fixed in later versions. Like, I don't know how you pronounce it, Cyan, I would assume his name is the Knight. Yeah, his Bushido is much better in later versions, where you don't have to sit on him and wait for it to activate. You can set up which one you want, and then go do other characters, let them act. Because it used to be that waiting on his stopped the entire party from being able to do anything else. Whereas what it should be was he waits, builds up the energy, and then uses it. Which, well, now that is what happens. He waits, builds up the energy, and uses it. Where is... I gotta go... Oh, man. Well, I'm gonna have to go there at some point, in the crypt entrance, I'm sure. Man, I swear, if there's another fucking door or skeleton key door at the end of this, I'm gonna be kind of furious. Because what I'm down here for is to try to free up the one fucking shrine. Then we've already had a skeleton key door down at the bottom of an undead place. Although I guess this would be the Cthulhu door. I kind of figured there'd be a Cthulhu door at some point, and this looks like it could be it. Down to the crypt. Oh no, there. Probably will be down there. Was this a place I've been yet? Have I been here? Guess I could go either way. It appears I've cleared out this floor, so I can either go down to the crypt or go back up and take a look at that shrine. Moving my headset around, sorry. Let's go back into this corner and see if there's anything over here. There isn't, so that's it. Razafragan. Yeah, if I go down to the crypt, it's just going to be a pathway eventually to the Cthulhu door. That's all that's going to be down here. There's no way it's anything else. But if I assume that's the case and don't do it, it will be something else. I do wonder why that wasn't on the map. You know, that just takes me back out. Sealed by chthonic energy still. No, that just took me back out. Okay. How do I break this seal? That's the thing, I've killed everyone near it. I've even gone to a nearby area and killed everyone inside it. Who the fuck is holding that one? That's the first sealed shrine I've seen too. So I have no idea how I'm supposed to unseal it. Whatever, all I can do is continue on. I mean... right in the middle of the aethers. There's ethereals. I want to unlock the shrine, not blow it up. Besides, I actually have a fair bit of dynamite at the moment. There have been a few places that have replenished it. Very few, but a few. Oh, I see it. I see a rift. found another one. Look at this progress we're making. The next rift is a new area. Entirely new area. I mean, a new outpost. We're almost to the next outpost. We are just booking through
Come see
this.
what's left of my wares.
I mean, damn, these aren't as good, except for the fact that they have that fireball. And chaos resistance, but I lose ethereal resistance, and I'm fighting ethereals. But it also has burn retaliation. Ah!
See you around.
Hang on to the other pants just in
Storage.
case.
No questions asked.
I'm gonna hang on to these just in case they're still better. Like if I start getting wrecked by the ethereals, I'll have to put those back on. Because my resistance is down to 28 now. And it had been up to like 50. I kind of want to drop my portal over by the shrine. So I'm going to do that. Again, trying to fill the map out and make sure everything's dead. All right. That is one thing I like about this game, is being able to drop as many portals as I want wherever I want. Just not even much of a cooldown. Just drop portals at will. You're not punished for returning to town. Oh, it's so much nicer that the stun duration is way down. Like, getting frozen doesn't keep me held forever, just temporary, just a little stops me, and then I go again. Stops whatever I was in the middle of, that's it. Well, I mean, he was. I'm just resistant to a lot of his stuff. You know, mages don't tend to do well when someone walks over and hits them with a big stick. or in the case of this, he just walks over and punches him with a big hairy fist. So now we've got the undead and these guys and... Oh no, the undead... Oh, this is our dudes! Right, these are the necromancers. Hey guys! Let's take a visit. This is Fort Ikon! Alright, let's clear this shit out. I was told to meet someone over here, so... I want to go back and look around some more. Oh, I did. Of course, I have to do it again at this point, but... Hey, guys! Nice to see y'all here. That's blocked. What am I doing? That's also blocked. What am I doing? There we go! Thanks, kill. Levels are few and far between anymore, unfortunately. Progress is slowed to a crawl. Chirp, chirp. Just double checking everywhere else here, because this is what I like to do. Great if I can be inside Fort Ikon. I think that's where the thing's gonna be, is on the inside portal. That would be amazing if I could clear it out. Yeah, made good progress today. Got a couple more stuff. Couple more waypoints. Which is a good sign of progress. I see another shrine. If this one's blocked by ethereal energy... Thorn, get over here, help. Okay, good. Not blocked. It's like, that is not as good as what I have. I think I already have one of these, to be honest. In fact, I was wearing one of those a while back. These things are getting higher up, but again, they're still not what I need. Okay, so devotion. We can get the last skill up here. Finish this thing off. Can activate with all default weapon attacks. There we go. This is in use. 28%, 100% chance to be used. There we go. I will put it on upheaval, which means every time I attack, it should work. Good. You can tie these to the passives. Good. All right. That's what I needed. Still can't get this thing, unfortunately, as I need 8 more blue. Well, I was worried about what I'd put it on, but if it'll work on the passive, every time I hit, Every time I attack, boom. So that should have given me, yep, XP on it. Excellent. Alright, that's all I needed. Actually, I kind of want to swap it. So that, devotion, where's the other one that I'm using? No. Where is the other one I'm using? There. Can I put this on upheaval? And this on savagery. There we go. Should kept. I do believe those keep their XP. Yes, and yes, this one might have been a mistake. So it might prevent me from getting the whirlwind later. Well, actually, how many have I got so far in the? I'll have to double check. How many shrines have I found out of the 50 in the game? I have found 20. I don't even have half of them. So I will be able to get the whirlwind at some point if I can find it. All right. Now we are back to Fort Ikon. Glad I went back. See, that's why I want to check the corners and such of the maps. Because there, boom, got another shrine. More progress, more power. Woot woot. I did do the thing. Why are the chosen inside the fort? Die. It's nice to go off the beaten track in a lot of games. What's over here? Why am I going this way? I have max resistance against these guys, or against electricity. Bring it on. Guys, Fort Ikon belongs to me. Get the hell off of it. There's really wasn't much else up here. I mean, it's not as bad as when I was playing, oh god, what was it? One of the RPG systems. I don't remember the name of it right now. It's not Pathfinder, but it's another one that I believe started with P. Or the company started with P. I don't remember the name of the system at the top of my head, unfortunately. But in one of the games, you know, our troop was effectively at that point running around to a bunch of enemy bases and just looting them. We were effectively pirates. And we got to one of the bases, and you know, as we approach, they get in their defensive stance because, of course, they're like supposed to be the. They were a paramilitary organization. I told them to basically get out of our equipment, to drop our equipment. Get out of our mechs. Yeah, we were basically pirates at that point. Like, that's a balls player right there. Get out of our mechs. You are in our equipment. Get out. What belongs to us? Not anymore. Try that sometime, you know, like tell a group that you're attacking, drop our weapons. Watch how confused they get. It's gonna bug me that I can't remember the name of the RPG. That was also the game where I got the DM mad at me because I ended a fight with one spell. It was a giant fight. He was set up this just huge encounter, and I was like, "Yeah, they're dead." It's like, "What? No, let me see the book." It's like, "No, really? How much damage did they roll?" "No, really, they're dead." This is a system that had standard damage and mega damage. So if that helps you know what the system is. And we were in a setting where everything was standard damage, and I had a spellcaster that had River of Lava, and could selectively choose where it would hit. So I could avoid all of my friends, and only hit the enemies with it. So I just basically turned everything everyone was standing on, except for little pillars where my friends were, into a pool of lava, which instantly killed anything that was SD, standard damage. The GM just glared at me because I was like, "What? You gave me the power to use the magic. I used the magic." Because here he was, all hoping for this nice big fight. Over. Again, disappointing DMs is something the players are always supposed to do, isn't it? You know, no plan survives an encounter with the players. That's what I love watching Critical Role. Even there, the players have done things with the DM's like, "Okay, well, scrap this idea and have to come up with all new things next week." Like, that wasn't what I was expecting you to do. Don't go in there. Will you be alright? Legion takes care of its own. Yeah, fuck off. It's like, yeah, about that Legion taking care of their own, You know how many times I've had to save you guys? At least twice. Levels take so long. And there is a rift portal. Not the outpost yet, unfortunately. Damn, I thought this would be. Well, Maybe once we clear it, it becomes an outpost. You know, we just gotta take it back. Malnourish the unstoppable. Blueprint, relic, fortress. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Alright, well then. I mean, there's only 2 more gates after this, so we have got to be near the end.
See anything you like?
Oh, that would be awesome! Better what I got right now. My dude's starting to look like a bullet.
Put it to good use. Safe storage. No questions asked.
Oh god, this new one's way better. Look at that. In almost every way, that one's better. Almost every way.
It's safe with you. Come see what's left of my wares.
Alright, now, what was that I just got? Fortress? Fortress is the one I just got. Let's take a look at it. Oh, dear lord. Oh, my. I have to craft these 3. Squall, Sanctuary, and Gunslingers. Gunslingers. I don't even have the other 2 to craft. And I get this. Requires a shield. Well, worthless. Okay. That's no good. Why is that so blocked? Ooh, hi. There's people over here. I didn't have to run back after all. Look at this. Alright, so I was right. This is a place.
See anything you like? See you around.
Commonly good looks. Now, first off, the air reeks of sulfur and smoke. It is difficult to breathe as I write this report. We have been ambushed, facing overwhelming odds. Some kind of ethereal monstrosity has risen from the earth up ahead and is spreading ether fire wherever it passes. I've never seen anything like it. The captain ordered us to punch through the opposition and take out the horrific thing, but he was killed in the initial attack that claimed most of our equipment and troops. The men panicked and we were forced to retreat. I managed to rally a few that were left, but it had become abundantly clear that we would not survive this. I pulled the battalion back to the entrance and ordered a full retreat to Fort Ikon. With the ethereals fast approaching, there was not much time to consider our options. Had the quartermaster hand me what was left of our explosive charges, we rigged the tunnel entrance and sent them off, effectively sealing the mountain pass and the ethereals within it. I regret to report that the Twin Falls Bridge destroyed and the tunnels sealed. We are now effectively blocked off from the south. But I take solace in knowing that the immolation we witnessed cannot spread beyond the mountain crags. Commander Lucas ordered a scouting mission to the north. When I asked what we should be looking for, he almost lost his temper and said, "Anything that might cause a disturbance." His reaction seemed rather out of place and strange. The commander is not known for such outbursts. This also struck me odd the way he used disturbance. I took my scouting squad through the north gate and almost immediately started seeing some ethereal activity. We changed our course and headed for the hills rather than traveling the main road. It took longer, but we avoided large numbers of the ethereal dead. They appear to be gathering in the north in preparation of an attack. Their numbers have swelled tremendously since my last mission outside these walls. Return trip is going to prove difficult. This is one of my scout backs to report this information immediately. Heading north, we passed by the Necropolis. From the mountaintop, we did not see anything unusual. Searching as far as we could in our resources, we discovered nothing but the accursed blood cultists everywhere. Avoiding them made our progress slow. We did see one strange thing of note. The cultists appear to be collecting blood in vast quantities and hauling them in wagons filled with large glass cisterns. We followed for a bit to see where they were being taken, but were spotted and forced to retreat. Alright, things happening. Okay, what do you have for sale?
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Garbage? Wow! Actual garbage.
Put it to good use. Come see
You
what's left of my
have
wares.
a fine selection of garbage. How about here?
See you around.
Good, you've arrived. Things here are in worse shape than I thought. Betrayal, sabotage, call it what you will. We've been attacked from within. The ethereals, it seems, have gotten a hold of the commander.
Ooh.
Precisely. Based on the reports, Commander Lucius has been sending our men out on futile missions, thinning out the force's defenses. Then, once the watch was sufficiently weak, he opened the gates allowing the ethereals to pour in. He was not counting on human ingenuity, however. Weapons Master Edric collapsed the front gates with some explosives, cutting off the enemy's forces. When we arrived with reinforcements from the south, the coward Lucius fled into the armory. Until those gates are cleared, we are stuck here. I need you to enter the armory and recover what's left of the heavy explosives.
They're gonna be
Use
dynamite or
them to
something even
clear the
stronger.
rubble. But beware of Lucius. He has shed his human disguise in favor of a monstrous form, which I
So we're gonna have
cannot
another
even begin
ethereal
to
boss. Things are
describe.
tough.
You will likely have to deal with him to get to the explosives.
I need to find out where this is also. I need to go back and do that side quest. Sure, what do you need? Okay. Yeah, I have to get the supplies inside. I can't just give him the scrap that's available. And this is going to be another one of these Black Legion bounty ones, which I'm not high... Am I high enough in Black? I am not high enough. I am high enough! So I could start taking these. Dangerous mountain depths. Alright, I could do those now too, so... That's something if I want to increase my reputation with the Black Legion. But here we are at the latest fortification. As promised. I've already cleared out this area. So, let me... Where is this? The catalyst. Oops. Fire Ikon. Okay, Blood Grove. I have to go all the way back to the Blood Grove and kill Stormfire. Alright. I'll go ahead and try that, because I do want to get this quest off my list. All the way back to the Blood Grove, down here. And it's where in the Blood Grove? The northeast? So over here. I must have either missed this last time, or I'd already killed it, or something. I didn't go this area. That would do it. There we go. This is probably where I have to go. Yep. So, put those pants back on. Well, you see the problem. You see the problem over here. I'm glad I put the ethereal pants back on, even though they're only 39% right now. Yeesh. Dynamite down there too. I love that, you know, the thing was, you might have to deal with the commander down there, and the mission is literally kill the commander. Text was, yeah, you know, go find these. You might have to deal with the commander down there. Be careful. No, I have to deal with the commander down there. Well, the problem is everything's green! And as one of my Fallout characters said, green makes people crazy. God, I love my Fallout characters. Mouse was so fun. Oh god, an ether cluster even. Well, it's less that, it's more, Mouse was a raider. You know, grew up in a raider camp. You know, her parents were raiders, I should say. She got recruited into this military group, so she herself technically wasn't a raider anymore. Ooh, I've run out of fast healing. So yeah, so she herself wasn't actually a raider, but had grown up as a raider, and little crazy because of that, just a little bit. And the lore was that one of the vaults nearby was effectively a plant vault. So it had green. Everybody in the vault, of course, had gone crazy, probably from the spores there. So she became convinced that the color green, because there's no green up in the wasteland. Everything's brown and dead. So the only place she'd ever seen the color green would be at the vault. So green makes people crazy. Of course, she's also the one who referred to bullets as baby food, because being a raider, you know, dolls weren't really a thing, toys like that, but there were plenty of guns laying around. So as a child, she would pick up guns and treat them as dolls. Cradle them, hold them, sing to them. So bullets were baby food. Because guns were baby. I love the character so much. It's just a shame that she was only there for a little bit. She was also an obscenely good sniper. Ding! Got the thing. I can take it back. However, there's something over here that's probably going to kill me if I come this way. Hey, a level up! That wasn't... Oops. I dropped the portal. Because I pressed L to level instead of S to put the skills on. And L drops portals for some reason. It's not, you know, R for rift. No, no. I think it's L for look the fuck out. That does a lot of damage. But he's dead now. Okay, skills. Shaman. More ether resistance. Would have been useful a little bit ago. Oh god, I'm up to 44 now. More dynamite! Yes, did. He did. Well, I dropped the portal here, so I might as well use it. So cool, look at that. Quest complete. Well, almost. Gotta go turn it in. Oh, this was the dude with the fucking shopping list. I wonder what else he wants now. Yeah, take it. One final piece. Speak to the Keeper. Guardian of the Order's knowledge. Oh, Uru's gone? Has anyone gone after him? Perhaps he will return someday. At any rate, I have someone to talk to? What does the Keeper's role? I will speak to her. Where is she? Keeper! Oh, Keeper! Where are you? You're not the Keeper. There's the Keeper! What would you like me to do? Underneath Fort Ikon! Would you look at that? I timed this beautifully. Lies the tomb of Archon Bartholom. The Archon was cremated. Okay, well, you know. You will need the ash. Oh, well, yeah, we'll kill the Chosen. That's not a problem. I'm happy to kill the Chosen. Those are fun to kill. It's perfect. Why, it's almost like I was supposed to do it in this order. They are. They're gonna get ganked. Okay, first off, I'm not gonna try putting a portal back there. It's not worth it. I'll just run to it from the other portal. What time is it? Ooh, Whoa, sealed by the Black Legion. What? No, you guys want me to go in there? Or is it open? Looks like it's opened. Right?
That's locked.
You wanted me to go in there! Oh, that's a prison. You wanted me to go in there. Still working on it. I guess I go down that way. Is that it? I mean, I guess. I'm supposed to go over here. Let the killing begin. We'll see how far I make it down. I mean, I've got... I started 15 minutes late, so I'm going to be going 15 minutes long. So you on YouTube have, you know, you don't care that I started late. It's not going to affect you. You get to watch it whenever the hell you want. And you'll still get a normal-sized episode out of it, hopefully. You know, all of the nobody who watches there. There's the entrance. Okay. No, Shark. I tease. I tease. Actually, it's kind of surprising. Some of my videos get a ton of views, well, comparatively, a ton of views. Stuff like the Blaster Master blasting again. I don't know why that one gets so many views, but that one appears to be fairly popular. Mostly because I think I might be one of the few people who's actually run that one on stream. And a lot of the comments, I love how many of the comments were, "Oh wow, I played this game when I was a kid and I totally forgot about it." That happens a lot, surprisingly. There's games that I'd forgotten I played. For example, for a long time, I'd completely blanked that there was an American Gladiator NES game that I had. So, like, the Blaster Master one makes sense. The World War II GI one is the one that really gets me. Because that one gets promoted a lot also, and that wasn't even a great game. But I did all the other build engine stuff, so... Descent to Undermountain gets hits now and then. That's a fun one. You know, a lot of, wow, I'm surprised you made it through this one. But yeah. Yeah, so am I. Surprisingly, the Excalibur 2055 one doesn't get that much. Even though that was the one that got linked on, oh, what was it? Gamehouse? Quake 2 with the ray tracing? Yeah, dude, God, that game looks so good with ray tracing. Except for the water. I don't like the way the water looks. And there have been people who complain to NVIDIA, and NVIDIA's all like, no, that's how it's supposed to look. That's totally normal. That's like, yeah, if everyone else is telling you that that's not how the water looks in, you know, when they look at water, and it doesn't look like how you guys make it look, it sounds like there's a problem with the way you guys have it look. Because you can't tell how deep the water is in the RTX. Because it just shows you what's kind of on the bottom no matter how high up it is. Well, I got the supplies back. I should go return those. That is my biggest complaint, is the water just looks so damned unnatural. The reflections in it are in the wrong place. There was something else I was trying to pick up down here. Oh well, let's go return the supplies. Let's eat up a lot of inventory. Yeah, no, it's not. I got tons of inventory. And that's why I don't even care about putting the one up anymore. I can just drop portals wherever now again. I need to find out why that one is locked though. There's got to be some way to unlock that. Hey, I found your supplies. What did I get? A bunch of scrap. Another inventory bag! Even though I haven't even used 2 of them. Ever. Interesting. Homestead is unhappy about that for some reason. Why was Homestead unhappy about that?
I'll keep an eye out.
Where is my reputation? Let's look at how many bags I have now. Faction window. There we go. Well, yeah, I know the Ethereals despise me. Extra spawns on despised. Interesting. I'm very close to getting hated. Very close to getting hated, where they will start dropping extra hero spawns. Ooh, Nemesis spawns. Interesting. Where is Homestead? Now, the Homestead still respects me. So. Oh, the Ethereals are going to get pissed soon. What is a Spellbreaker? What do you think a Spellbreaker is? It's like a Siege Breaker with magic. Okay, what was I looking for? I was looking for a place to sell shit.
A good price on what I've got left.
Ooh. This one's better! It launches fireballs! I now send... Hey, look at that, another Binding of Bismals. So I finally got one of those back.
Well spent.
I now send fireballs after my out of my crotch when I get hit, or when I do hit. 100 ethereal crystals and 100 elixir spirit elixirs. Let's. Pretty sure those are the max stacks, so let's go ahead and drop those off. Black Legion is at Homestead. I already sold the other pants. You're right, I forgot about that with the ethereal protection. However, I've gotten extra ethereal protection from my ability, so I'm not as poor off as I was before. Wasn't there a missive down here? There it is. Gotta go around to get to that. Okay. Go around this way. Okay, might want to get tested if we're shooting fireballs out down there. How long do you think it'll take before I am hated by the ethereals? I mean, we're getting there. I keep killing them. It's gonna be soon. Question is how soon? Oh, absolutely. After the explosion that destroyed the armory, I went back over the past week's report and compiled this collection of excerpts, which I found to be relevant. They are pulled together and arranged in order the events took place. I do this in hopes it will eliminate how this happened and raise the questions that might be done to avoid future attacks like this. That is assuming we survive. Report from the North Wall Night Watch. While patrolling the upper wall, I witnessed a soldier enter the armory. I would not take note of it, except that he appeared to have been looking around the courtyard to make sure none could see him as he entered the gated door. The torches were out on that area, the courtyard, so it's impossible for me to say who it was. Report 2. Order from the officer of the watch. Several men have gone missing, and we suspect that they have deserted. A complete search of the fort and surrounding areas has ended with no sign of them, however. The scouts have found no sign of tracks and have concluded the men never left the fort. Report 3. Report from the Master of Arms. I've discovered 10 small casks and 5 large casks of black powder missing. It is difficult to account for the missing supplies, since only 5 people in the entire fort have access to the keys that would open the black powder storage. Commander Lucas headed the search himself, but after receiving the worrying report. Starting from the bottom levels all the way to the top towers, nothing was found. Okay, so that wasn't very helpful. Alright, next. The killing resumes for the next 10 minutes or so. I mean, that is true. I've only got like 10 minutes left on the stream, so it might not. I'm sure I'll get this in the next 10 minutes. Gotta happen. Ooh, I see another book. How do I get to that book? I gotta go around to the book. Find the book. Was it 83? I wonder what I'm at now. I wonder if it's 1 per kill. That would mean I have done a lot of killing. Then again, in a game like this, are you surprised? I would love to see the stats of just how many various things I've killed. I would love if a game like this had a bestiary with each individual type of enemy and how many you've killed. Something post-game, though. You only get that after you've beaten the game. Ooh, something in there. Why? Why would you have... Especially since that's clearly meant for shaman, soldier, but they don't use offhand because they use two-handed weapons. So they don't use a shield. Why would a shield have equipment, have skills for that class? What is... Ah! It's even worse when the gear that for your class isn't actually for your class. There it is! There it is! Hated by the Ethereals. Success! They hate me! Yay! It's like... both soldier and shaman have stuff that needs two-handed weapons to activate. So why the fuck do I keep getting shaman, and this especially? This is clearly designed for shaman-soldier combos, who will never use this because it's a fucking shield. This is my final report on the massive explosion that has destroyed the North Courtyard. It is intended to be read with completed notes pulled together from the past weeks. With the intent of establishing a damage report and the death toll, I assembled a squad of soldiers and led them into the shadowed depths below Fort Ikon. The explosion appears to have blown down the sewers, making the smell in the armor ungodly. That in and of itself has made it almost impossible to go down there. Plumes of smoke reduced our vision and choked the air. Crumbling walls, supports, and floors were in constant danger of additional collapse. The explosion appears to have been centered on a single large support below the armory. At the bottom of the devastation, we found several dead men, charred almost beyond recognition. They appear to have been the men who went missing earlier in the week. My investigation indicates that the missing men were using the stolen black powder to make an opening in the sewers to make their escape. In the closing of this report, I'd like to raise two concerns. First is, one of the men was an explosive expert and should have been aware of the destructive potential of so much powder. By itself, I wouldn't give this a second thought, if not for a second concern. Another of the men has been with the Black Legion for nearly 8 years with no signs of dissent or disagreement with command. In fact, he was due for a promotion to commanding a position soon. Something doesn't fit here. A tale that is painted indicates sabotage from within, but who would go to such lengths to frame these men? Without more information, I cannot say with certainty what is going on. My guts tell me there's more at play here than first appears. Whew, boy. Oh man, this is a pleasant looking area. There we go. We got us a boss. However long this takes, this is going to be where I am going to kill this thing before the stream ends. With any hope, this won't be a multi-death encounter. Let's get off of that. Get my healing up. There we go. He is gonna have another fucking form. He has to have another form. There's no way this is his only form. There is no way that this is gonna kill him. Or it will. Well, let's grab this shit while I'm in here. And I will take a peek down there just to see if I can see a portal. If not, I'll bail. I have successfully infiltrated the fort as you commanded. It is ironic that the commander of this garrison is one of the weakest minds I've ever encountered. There is so much turmoil and fear that resides in him. He was easy to manipulate and overwhelm. While I do have full control of his body, there is something in the region that tampers with direct communication. Something tainted and ancient. Anything capable of such an act demands further investigation. I read this correspondence in the meantime, so that another may look into this matter. Fort Ikon has proven a challenge for us, and now I understand why. The vast stores of weapons and war machines these humans have amassed is staggering. It is a wonder they have not exterminated themselves in their endless pursuit of warfare and self-destruction. Nevertheless, everything moves according to our grand plans. I've already taken steps to sabotage their armory and planted evidence leading to several dissenters. Nobody suspects my involvement. But the main reason I have deemed it necessary to report it to you comes from a most unexpected discovery. The anomaly, the revealer of secrets, walks among these humans even now. And even now shares our plans with them. We have since adjusted our projections in this region, assuring that anything the anomaly reveals is of no use to the humans. But its knowledge of our ways could still prove detrimental to our success in this world. For now, I have begun sowing the seeds of distrust about the anomaly to the humans. Their fear is so great, they had it moved to the prison, where it remains. Once my sabotage is complete and the gates are open, Fort Ikon will fall. We can deal with the treasure as is fitting of such unprecedented betrayal. Okay, well, if the prison opens up also, that's fine. Because this is, I believe, going to take me back up top. Yep. Well, I'm definitely going to dynamite that. Where am I? I'll have to check my map just a second. I mean, even if it's not a rift, I do believe I have dynamite on me. Cover the heavy explosives. I've opened this. I have progress. I have progress to the next area. So, I can head back now. So even though that wasn't a rift, the next section is open and I can advance tomorrow. Excellent. Perfect. Return the quest, do a little bit of cleanup.
We need to secure a forward position at the Necropolis immediately.
Where do you need me?
Simply march our forces straight into the Necropolis. The cult's minions will descend upon us in force, and we will be crushed before we can even get near the Tomb of the Watchers. Instead, we will put your unique skills to use. Make your way into the Necropolis past the Plains of Strife, and secure the nearest...
So back to fighting Cthulhu.
Once you've done so, Algrim will come through with a contingent of our men. With the element of surprise on our side, we will strike at the enemy from within.
Okay, so are there any other quests in here?
Safe storage.
Oops, not yet. Not that. Oh, hey, the blacksmith. Do you have anything new? I mean, Inferno. Not really, no. Belts. Would that be something for my level? Nope. Components. I guess I can make oh my lord. Make a lot of things. Alright.
Go on now. Come see what's left of my wares.
No, no. No, no. See, you're getting there. But no. No, no. No, 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 no! Nothing is worthwhile. Everything is garbage.
Iron well spent.
Okay, mister.
Okay, the last question I have right now is this... Oh, hey. What is it? The witch who was allowed to enter our fold must be put down? Commander Lucas was an honorable man and a dedicated soldier up till the time he was possessed. He refused to believe that the witchcraft was not involved in the corruption. Not to harm her. This is the... You let the witch into the fort. This is the one in the prison. Yes, okay. So I'm able to get into the prison now. I'm not going to kill her, because we literally have the dude saying that this is a traitor. So definitely don't kill her. But I'll be able to actually go down and talk to her then. That's the first goal tomorrow, is going into the prison. I'm pointing as if you can see. And the next goal will be then to just move forward. But I think we made great progress today. Look at this map. Look at this. We have the Necropolis, the Tomb of the Watchers, and that's it. Bastion of Chaos. So, what's up with the... I mean, are we done fighting Ethereals? We can't be done fighting Ethereals. There's going to be Ethereals out here. But at this point, it looks like Cthulhu is the big enemy. Oh, hey, there's the port! That's where I ended up the one time. That is where one of the gates is. So let's now know where it is on the map. Yeah, we just kind of warp from over here to flip up there. No, from here. We go from here up to there. This is annoying. These lines are annoying. There's a lot of empty map, and I wonder if more of this gets filled. I mean, look at all this empty map. I wonder how much of this gets filled with DLC. There's a lot of blank space on this. It's weird also that we go up one direction and then later go up another. At any rate, we're done for the day. We don't have much left in the main campaign. I am truly enjoying this game, even with the flaws. I wish it were a better game. I wish there was a little bit more attention paid to the equipment side, because it's an ARPG. The equipment side is one of the most important parts. And, oh god, is it failing there. It's also not great with the scaling enemies, etc., but we're starting to get over the hump here with getting... That was the wrong button. Getting this has been helping a lot now that I've got ethereal resistance, etc. Whereas that's going to be gone soon, and then I'm going to try to pump up to this one. Yeah, I'm just focused on Shaman at the moment. I could grab this, don't want to. Focus on Shaman, get all the way up on this, fill that out, so that this guy becomes even stronger. Because, I mean, look at what this does. Increases his damage. Really? Doesn't make him. It doesn't give him more health. Just increases his damage. That kind of sucks. This one at least increases damage. Fucking great. Well, whatever. He does need to do more damage anyway. So that'll be the next step, is to get that, and then after that, the next step will be one of these. But I'm not even sure I'll make it that far in the game with how little is left and how much time progress is taking now. But we'll see. At any rate, thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys tomorrow, and until next time, take care, Internet, and enjoy the games you play.